Welcome back to the JDW Sports Podcast, and in today's episode, I'm going to be talking about the Chargers roster and some of the top draft needs and some players that the Chargers can look to get in the draft. At number 13, they definitely have some needs. They are an up-and-coming team. They have a very young quarterback, a very good-looking quarterback in Justin Herbert so far, so looks like he is on the rise to be a decent quarterback. And then you have some very solid weapons around him. You have Mike Williams, Johnson, Keenan Allen, and then you have that Jalen Guyton who is a speedster. He's got decent deep route running, and he could just take off and take the top off of defense. And I think he's got some decent weapons because then he has tight end. He's got Jared Cook at tight end. He's got he's got Austin Eckler, Josh Jackson, and all these guys in the backfield to help him out as well. Um, the biggest downfall of this offense is the offensive line. They did just sign Corey Linsley, big free agent signing for them. They definitely need a center, need some O-line help, but I still think they could really use some O-line help. I don't think Pipkins is the answer at tackle. I don't know if Filer is the answer at guard. I don't know if Ibushi is the answer at right guard. There's definitely some needs on this offensive line. So I think there's, and then you have the defense. They definitely do have some holes on defense, but I think outside of their D line and one safety, it's an issue. You have the corners are an issue. You do have Chris Harris, but he is on the very wrong side of 30, and he showed some regression last year. He wasn't really all that. And then you have Adderley, who is an okay, serviceable safety at best, maybe. And then you have the star in Jerwin James, who is a solid safety. Just hasn't been able to stay healthy. That's my only problem with him. He has all the talent in the world to be an amazing safety. He just has to stay healthy, and if he gets stay healthy, he's one of the better safeties in the league. And then you have their horrific linebacker group and Drew Tranquil. I like Murray. I like Kenneth Murray because he's young and he definitely has some talent. And he definitely has some to work on, but I think he could be a solid linebacker. And then you have White, not too crazy on him. So I definitely think they could. I don't know if there's a linebacker at this point in the draft they could take. Maybe Jeremiah Owusu-Karamoah, but and then there's corners maybe they could take J.C. Horn and Patrick Surtain if either one is there, which I'm not sure is because they do have the Cowboys and Eagles ahead of them who could definitely be looking to take a cornerback. Maybe maybe even another team in front of them. You just don't know how the draft is going to go, and who I think they should take, who I think they should go after the big time in the draft is Christian Darrisaw, the left tackle or the tackle out of Virginia Tech. The Chargers really, really need to protect their guy in Justin Herbert. Before you go building, I know that defense is nice. I know that defensive line is actually pretty good. I forgot to talk about that. You got Joey Bosa, Linval Joseph, Jones, Kyler Fackrell, all decent guys, but you could do better outside of Joey Bosa. Linval Joseph is a decent run stuffer. You got Jones, he's an okay defensive tackle. He gets the job done. And then you have Fackrell, who was okay. And then you have, like the O-line I said, I think the O-line is the biggest need because you need to protect your franchise guy in your future in Justin Herbert and also help those young stud running backs you have in the backfield there. So I probably go Christian Darrisaw. Christian Darrisaw is one of the best tackles coming out of this draft at run blocking. He is an amazing run blocker. He's also pretty dang good pass blocker. He could go from here to all the way up to where the Colts are. It depends. I mean, who is the guy for the Chargers? Is there a chance Rashawn Slater's here? I doubt it. Penei Sewell probably will not be here, but I've seen some mock drafts that both of those tackles are dropping a bit. So I guess maybe it is possible, but I really don't think either of them make it to the Chargers. But if either of them do, the Chargers have a gift. Take one of them. Take one of them. Don't waste no time getting a cornerback, getting anything else. Don't wait another year and give Justin Herbert that chance of getting hurt. Lower that chance of him getting hurt and your guy getting hit so much, you know. There are definitely some really solid corners in the draft, and J.C. Horn, Patrick Surtain, maybe Farley, but he has really dropped down boards due to his back injury, so he's a little bit of a concern right now. It's just, I don't know, do they trade back because the tackle class is deep this year? Do they trade back and then maybe get two offense linemen to the draft? Maybe they get even more picks. They can get an offense lineman and a corner and maybe a linebacker to add on to that. Um, I don't know. I think they should stay where they are and pick the highest graded tackle, either if it's Slater, Sewell, or Christian Darrisaw, which I think Darrisaw is the most likely at their spot at number 13. So let me know what you guys think. Who do you guys think the Chargers should take in this draft? I think definitely that's a need, but protect your guy. That's the most important thing. You have to protect your guy. So let me know what you guys think. That's what I think. That's my thoughts. I thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you guys next time.